Okay, boys, let's get to the highlights of the September 22nd and September 23rd games. All right. Good pass. Good overlap, Josiah. Good job. Yes, Carlos. Now you're going to cross it. And hey, that's good job. Good collective job. Hey, Sachin, right now, I'm going to show you a good play and a bad play. Alright, so right now, you choose to pass the ball to Barbod, and Barbod one touches it back to you beautifully. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, if I freeze it here, you see that you are surrounded by 5 people. You decide to go in the middle, and so you are right now surrounded and you give up possession. But look where Barbod was. Barbod made a one touch back to you, and then he touched and go, and he was right who he needed to be, free. So if you did one touch back to him with your outside foot, he could have easily, made a nice cross. Instead, we just lose possession right here. Kieran, this is a nice free kick. We just could not bounce on it. Almost rebounded in. All right, that was a beautiful pass. Good job keeping possession. Adam, right here you have Evan, wide open. He has absolutely no pressure on. Nick is asking for it, but you decide to make a run instead. And then put it to the outside corner. That's a decent play. But my point is, let's just stick with the easiest pass. Good passing. Beautiful pass, Evan. And Carlos, you made a one touch. Beautiful. Two touch. And now you finish it like a pro. Good job. That was a beautiful pass, Evan. Right here, you're going to see the space. You're going to put it right there for Carlos to go and fight for it. And Carlos does. And he takes on a physical guy, pushes it up to space again. That's what you do best, Carlos. Great fake, Dean. And then what do you do? Good passing. All right, Nick. What are you going to do? Nick, we got to do those first touches better, buddy. Good cross. Oh, Evan, you almost got it. All right, Gabriel. Good push. And Carlos, you almost got the second one. Okay, good job, boys. I love that, Evan. And now you try to do the same thing, right? Work once. Why is it not going to work again? So too much punting, Anish. I want you to start using the sides a little better. I think looks like we got caught over there. Corner. Good job, Dean. Alright, hold it right there. Dennis, did you once look up? Once you got the ball? Yes, you did, right? You looked up? Dean is asking for you, so the pass should be coming up right around here. Instead, the pass is made way too in the middle, and you already know. You see your face? That tells you it's a bad pass, and you know it. But guess what? You don't stop there and take a picture. Because right now they're going to score because of this play. One, look at this passing. Beautiful passing from them. And then you get caught. And then Anish, that was a very weak goal. Because look what you did. Your first instinct is to go where? The first instinct, you go to your left. And then you leave that post wide open. And that cannot happen, buddy. You have to guard that post. You cannot guess on a cross. It's not a PK. Good job, JB. Excellent ball, Dean. Good ball. Good ball. That's what I love to see. Good ball movement. Alright, Dean. You gotta cross that ball, buddy. Ay. You need to put that ball right in the PK spot right now. Alright. You decide to take on the world again, and it's like you just need to go forward for whatever reason. That was your foul. Kaden got caught. Did he ever? And we got lucky over here, boys. Kaden, I love the aggressiveness that you play on the center back, but considering where you are, you need to be a little more back, because right now if you get caught, and you got caught right here, all of a sudden they got numbers. 75 knows it and he pushes it, and we almost got caught. Alright, excellent pass, Gabriel, with your right. Alright, Dean, again, you need to service that ball, buddy. Alright, you got another opportunity. What are you gonna do? No. First, you don't use your teammates. You could have passed it. Gabriel could have made that run. Pass it back to James, and James can put it in there if it's in your left foot. But instead you decide to use your outside, and then look at you. Look what happens right here. You don't do anything but just stare. Instead of what? If you lose the ball, if you are the reason why we lose the ball, I want you to go back and get that ball. Good job, Josiah, Carter, Nick. Even though you lose it, Carter, go back in there. Nick, you got it. Alright, Dennis. What are you gonna do, Dennis? Dennis, it takes a lot of effort for a team to get all the way to the other side. Let's not lose it so quickly. Alright, right here, Nick, we got it back, and you immediately try to pass it, 40 feet to Dean, who is not even in picture. Right now, you need to pass it either back to Sachem or to Gabriel. Both of them are completely open, and that's what we need to start focusing on, boys. We need to start focusing on short passes, simple football. That was not a foul. That was spot on. I mean, Dennis, you just put your shoulder in. That was good. But they get a free kick, and they almost scored on this one. That guy has a bullet. All right. Excellent run. You recognize that you had space. So I've always preached, take what they give you, right? And you came and you made that run. Good for you. Pass that ball, Kiki. You pass it back to Barbot. Now Barbot loses it here, and you recognize that you didn't have a play, and that's excellent defending, James. So in this place, I want to emphasize what Adam and Carter do. Adam goes to the ball, goes to the side, and look what you see what Carter does. He doesn't stay there. He goes right to the side to give him an option. That's where he goes. Excellent ball. I mean, everything is great except Carlos there. He loses it. He can't trap it, and he can't protect the ball. Sachem, it's an overpass, but it was the right idea. And James again, good speed. That's exactly what a right back should do. Hey, 1-2, 1-2, and then what do you do, Sachem? What do you do, Sachem? What do you do, Sachem? You pass the ball behind Dean. Pass it to space. Let him go for it. He's already running. Carter's gonna get there. Come on, Carter. We got lucky there, boys. Good job, Barbod. Kiki. Good job, Evan. Good idea. Alright, here's where we had to pressure, boys. That was not a pass, that was a shot. So we need to pressure. Good job, Carlos. But pressure, keep on pressuring. You go there for once and then you just completely turn off the Jets. That was a good tackle, Adam, but you gotta finish those tackles. Hey, way to use your body, Caden. Way to use your body. Now, James, right here, you just gave the ball back and you already know that. You see your face right there? Good anticipation, Kiki. Good, Carter. Dean. Josiah. Good job, Dean. And then we get a corner out of it. Nothing happened in that corner though, but good job, Carter. Come on, Carlos. Carlos, man, you're sleeping. See that 54? It's got your number all. You gotta anticipate that ball better. Sachin, you can't lose it there, buddy. That's the. A lot of times you've lost it right when we have possession and we're starting to go forward, and that's the worst place you can lose it. All right, Gabriel. Nice run. Barbut, back. Yes. Good pass. And okay, Carlos. One advice. I'm gonna give you an advice. All right. When you fall down, don't go flat. Don't go face first. All right. Roll your shoulders and land here, because when you do that, it's gonna hurt. Boom. Josiah, you missed there. Yep, you clipped it in the back. That's a foul. Carter, watch that runner. That was just too easy, boys. Too much. They could have scored right there. We got lucky again. This is where they score. So, let me tell you who made the mistake. Alright, right here. My two center backs. Let's roll it for a little bit. Right here is Carlitos, and right here is Adam. Alright? So, everybody's doing their job. Josiah, you're going back. And Carter, you're a center back. Alright? But what you guys lost is you lost track of the ball when you bounced. Josiah got out of the way of the ball so it wouldn't hit his hair. Carter, right now you don't even know where it is. Oh, you found it. But guess what? Right now, Anish, you need to come out and confront that guy. You initially wanted to go over there and then you just stopped. And that gave him more angle to play with. And again, you're diving forward too late. You gotta dive where the ball is. Things happen when we make mistakes, and they capitalize on it. All right, Dean, make the run. Good. Who's there? Good steal. All right, Sachin. Good. Excellent ball to Carlos. All right, Carlos, you gotta use your teammate. All right, listen. I know we don't see it on camera, but Barwood is right there. You gotta use him, buddy. You gotta use him. You don't have an angle right there. All right? You don't have an angle. You gotta get rid of that ball, buddy. Good job, Caden. Good job. Give and go. All right, Sachin. First touch. Bring it to your left, man. There's a huge blind side that you have because you don't do this. All right, you lose possession again. Good, Josiah. Good ball, Dean. And right here, Barwood is asking for assistance. He's asking for assistance. Did you see that? He's like, come, help me out. And who is that? Who was playing right mid? Was it Gabriel? Everybody's just standing, guys, and that's just disappointing. Carlos, Sachin, Josiah, Gabriel, you guys are just spectators of the play instead of going out there and help your teammate. All right, Sachin, the ball makes you turn that way, pass the ball. No, but instead you want to pass the ball through 5 guys, and this is something that I've noticed on you. You take it to the outside a little bit and then try to push it through the middle. You can't force a ball through the middle if we don't have the numbers. I mean, you're trying to thread this in through 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of just playing it to Josiah right here. He doesn't have anybody. You see that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, Sachin, I think going to the middle is great when you have an opportunity, but it's better just to play it outside and open up the field. It opens up that defense. The numbers that they have when they squeeze in the middle, they're going to open up if we spread it out. Good steal. Good. See? I'm much rather have that, boys. Ugh. Evan. This right here is way too thick. I mean, you know it. Adam, distribute that ball. Distribute that ball. Good. Come on, Nick. Excellent cross with your left. Good job, Carlos. Hey, you almost got it, man. Good job. All right. What I don't understand is how is it possible that it goes through Kiki, Carlos? I mean, that ball went through you and you, and he fooled everybody, and he got all the way to the goalkeeper. That was a great free kick by Caden. Make sure, Kiki, you trap the ball. Trap that ball. Excellent go. Excellent give and go. And you almost had a, you know, before, I know that was a cross, Sachin, but you almost had a go. I mean, that came very, very, very close from scoring. And the goalkeeper, look at his reaction. Look at this guy's reaction after you see the ball. He's like, man, that was close. Good job, Carlos. Good, nice, strong. Now pass that ball. Pass that ball. No, instead you dive with your head again. Look, you're gonna hurt yourself if you do that again. All right, turn your shoulder, Carlos. Right now, there is no way you're gonna get through 3. You're using brute force. You gotta do a give and go. You have to pass the ball. Like right now, pass that ball right here. All right, Sachin, pass that ball. And again, you have the right idea, Sachin, but you need to execute. And you have to work on the pace of the passes. I'll give you another example later. Good, Carlitos. Push it to the open space. Good. And Barwood is over there. Another time, where it was close. Good, Josiah. Good, Carter. Good, Nick. Now what you gonna do? You just like to go forward, pass forward, whatever it is, turn forward. But what you need to do is you need to understand that the passer, the forward that you pass the ball to Dean is covered by multiple defenders. And right now you could have used pass it back to Josiah, Kiki, or you could have, you know, switched it to Sachem. Sachem right here had, you know, acres of space to move into, or Barboy, you know, you didn't see in the camera, but right now you passed it right to Dean, and there's the nest of defenders just waiting for it. All right, so let's just try to keep possession. Possession, again, if you guys only knew what possession does to defenses, it just breaks it apart. Sachem, another time, what are you gonna do? All right, so that's what I'm talking about. You have the right idea, but that was just not a pass. That was just a touch. You know, it's the roll. Now you got it back. Good for you. But then, you know, that's what I call a blind pass. You're expecting somebody to be there, but they're not. Caden, that was a good interception. Good pass. Now Sachem, again, if you're playing in a central defensive mid, whether you're one of the holding backs or the holding back, you cannot lose the ball. Your job is to destroy the offensive midfield and to distribute. Right here, you lose possession again. If somebody's passing the ball to you to your right, you should already know your options to your right. Likewise to your left, you know. And don't be afraid of doing one touch. That's what we do in practice. We practice one touch so that you guys can do it in the game. It's another 50-50 you lose. Now we're in trouble. And this guy is fast. Hey, good job, Josiah. That was a good block. I'm just showing you this because that's where Carter gets injured. Boom. And then look at Kiki. Play goes on. And Kiki complains 1, 2, and he still hasn't moved. He still doesn't move. 3. That Kiki is completely unacceptable because the ball is still going on. Yes, you have a teammate that's injured, but with more reason, you got to go there and block that cross. And that could have been it. They missed that goal. And that was another close call. You know what happened there. That's good, PK. All right, so let's move on to the September 23rd game against Arlington Black. It's a good separation. Josiah, make sure that you don't turn away from the play. All right, that was good. Carter's gonna push it back. Yes. Nick, this is for you. I want you to start counting how many times you lost possession in a very, very short period of time. And I'm not trying to point it to you, but I want you to understand how important first touches are and to use your left foot especially when I put you in left wing. All right, Adam's gonna find you. Again, you gotta have better first touches. That, I think, is one of your weaknesses that you really need to focus on. Trapping the ball correctly, right at your feet. Good pressure. Dean, control that ball, buddy. Good, Sachem. Boyan. Boyan, we need a better effort when you're in the area, completely unmarked. And that was almost a goal. Yes, Carter. All right. Nick. Again, your right foot. stuff. Good first touch, Dean. All right, Nick. They called you out again. If you're gonna dribble in the line with your right foot, these things are gonna happen. You need to start dribbling with your left. All right. Their right back made an error. Here's Ronaldo bouncing on it. He's gonna cut it to Kiki. Kiki, you're gonna try to do your famous turn. But just so you know, this is not an assist because the guy got through there and then Ronaldo scores there. Kiki, you gotta trap the ball better. You lost possession right there and we got lucky because that fell right to Ronaldo. Good touch. All right, Kiki, what are you gonna do? And then you just stop and then he passes it back to you because you know what? He's expecting you to continue making that little run. Dean try to take on the world because he's a forward thinker guy and then we just lose it. Evan, so right now, and this is something that is funny to me because if Denny's my center forward and I put him there as a number 9, why is he there like thinking like, okay, I'm not offside, I'm gonna be onside? This is your last guy right here, and yet you're holding this line. That tells me that you are a little confused about offside. All right, and Evan, if you're gonna try to put it through him right now, I'm much rather you do a give and go with Ronaldo and just overlap him and see what happens. But right now, there's no way. I mean, these guys have numbers. There's no way you're gonna put it through Dean. So and then you try to do that and then it doesn't go through. That was a great pass by Barbot. He's playing where the ball is making him face, and that was good. But this is not. Dennis, you just gave the ball right back. And I want you to understand that yes, you have this guy somewhere in the vicinity, but right now trap it and pass it and open it up. Open it this side. Pass it to Evan. And Kiki, again, you're just standing there. If you're my CDM, you gotta come back over here and just be an option. You gambled and we got lucky, Dennis. But look how many tackles we missed. I want you to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the part right here where, Dennis, you have to recognize that if both CBs are engaged on this side, and I have no marker right here, right? I have to engage. Dennis, you have to come over here. As soon as Carlitos makes the move to leave his man and go here. See, Carlitos is not even watching his back, but you're watching this whole play. Guys, don't get focused on just the ball. Watch the runners, because this guy is calling for it and Carlitos buys the bait. You gotta be anticipating that move. And Adam, so do you, because right now he makes that play and he beats, that's how they score. And right there, Carter, right there, you gotta make, you either make a foul as cleanly as you possibly can, but right now, 2 of you guys launch. You had 2 opportunities, Carter, and off to the races. And then as you recognize it at the last minute, and they got a little fortunate with that bounce, but it happens. Mistakes happen, and they were able to capitalize again. Good, Barbud. I love it. And Dean. Ronaldo put it to Evan. Evan put it back. Yes. Good play. Nah, I don't like what he did there. And Kiki. All right. That's aggressive. Good. Sachem, take a look around you. You got numbers here. Pass the ball. Short and sweet. The passes should be short and sweet in the middle. and instead you try to do the ESPN highlight pass, and that's not gonna do it. You know, good anticipation, Barboy. Look at that. Skill, skill, skill. And then what do? You're in the area, and then you just gave it away. You're inside the area. It's time to shoot. Hey, good turn, Caden. But you don't get an assist because that was a pass. They took that ball away from you. But hey, Josiah. Woo, good job. Nick, it's too slow, buddy. Too slow, unpredictable. Right there, you put it to the feet of Gabriel or SAC. Right there or right there. You make a nice move here, Carlitos, anticipating it. All right, so now, Josiah, you gotta make the move and get open right here. You don't. You just walk around. You gotta be available. Sachin, the same thing goes to you. Good job, Josiah. All right, Nick. All right, you lose it again. Listen, Nick, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Pass the ball to Sachin. All right, Sachin recovers. Gabriel does that too. And he passes it back. And you have it again. All right. Again, you're just getting rid of the ball. As soon as you have pressure, you're just getting rid of the ball instead of actually looking up. Caden sees Barbour making the run, and he plays it very well. Barbour puts it right there for you, Caden, and unfortunately it gets blocked. All right, Sachin. Here you have a lot of options, and they just stop it right here. Okay. You have a lot of options in the terms that Ronaldo right here is one-on-one with another guy. That was risky because you got to go through two guys, but hey, it's there. But the play right here, Sachin, is to make it to Evan. Put it to Evan, and Evan is gonna put it to Ronaldo, and then who knows what happens. We got numbers going forward. But what do you decide to do again? Is you take a little to the side and then pass. I mean, it's predictable, you know, right now, and try to put it to Dean. You know, it's like it's your over your shoulder throw as a quarterback, right? In American football, it's like a no-no. Why? I mean, when he works, it's great, but most of the time he's gonna get intercepted. And if you look at the options that you had, you chose the one that had 5 people around him. You know, so let's just try to, again, you know, control possession more. Good job. Now you have another opportunity. And again, you give the ball away. You give possession away. Let's just control possession better, boys. So right here, James gives a good pass to Gabriel. Gabriel gives you a good pass. Now, right here, Dean, where's the ball making you face? Pass the ball there. You have to pass it back to Sachin, pass it to Evan, and it gets to Ronaldo. Instead, you turn into trouble. I mean, this is repetitive. Don't turn into trouble. And on top of that, look, you are complaining, completely standing still, and you decide to just stop, and you're complaining about what? Complaining about what? And meanwhile, the play is continuing on, and they almost scored on this one. Good job, Caden. All right, Dean, right here. Look, my preference would have been to pass it back to Gabriel, but if Ronaldo is running like this, look, he's not even in the ground. You're going to pass it to him. Where is the ball should be? You take a dribbling here and then pass it over here. All right, let him go get it. Instead, you pass it back. I mean, we've done this already. Think that you're a quarterback when you have the ball, and think of where the receiver, in this case, Ronaldo, is going to be, not where he's at. Now James got a beat on it, and then what's he gonna do? He just gives it right back, and then we are at the mercy of his shot, which Anish saves. Right here, Anish, good, comes out, and then Evan, you got oodles of choices here. First, control the ball, pass it to Sachin, Sachin passes to Gabriel, etc. Instead, you decide to take on that guy, and then you lose possession. You cannot lose possession right here on this part. We are, they have the numbers right now because we just came from there. All right, good job, good recovery, Sachin. All right, Dean, you're always going forward, Dean. Again, let's just pretend for a second. Yeah, you didn't know this guy was there. Then that was the touch to do. But you knew this guy was there. It's kind of hard to miss. Why don't you... The first touch should be away from him. So it should be right in the inside over here. Like with your right foot, you turn and you go that way. And then all of a sudden you're going to find a lot of people coming back in. But instead it's forward and then you just give away possession. Great pass. Come on, Boyan. Oof. Alright, corner. Almost. Almost. Alright, Dane, right here, look. And then you just walk away. What is that? You intercepted that pass. Great. And then you just walk away. Why? You're the closest one to the ball. And then you complain. Alright. So now I want you guys to pressure. Pressure. Dean, you are offside by a mile and you are facing the play. Right now you are just looking at the ball. You have to look at the ball and the line. You're 2-3 yards easy offside and looking at the play. Give and go. Nope. Good recovery. You're gonna hit a wall every time you turn into trouble. And then you just walk away. And I'm not trying to pick on you, Dean. All I'm trying to tell you is that that is something that I've noticed since last year. If you lose it, go get it instead of walking around complaining and mumbling all the time. Good, that's excellent soccer sense, Josiah. Put it into space, let Carter take it. Good. Hey, excellent anticipation, Josiah. Good job. And this is gonna produce a goal. Good pressure, Dean. And Nick, good finish. But hey, it started all with Josiah's anticipation and put the ball into space so Dean can pressure the goalkeeper, and this is the result. Good job. Excellent pass. Now, Boyan. The only one there right now is SAC, our midfielder. I have no idea where all the forwards went. Alright? Right here, if you look up, you realize, yes, he's asking for it, but the reality is he's covered. You should come to the line a little bit. When he engages you, then you pass the ball to Gabriel, and then gives the time to the forwards to get there. Instead, you just try to put it through them. And so, again, that was just, you got to keep your options open. You got to know that if there's only one there, don't put it there. Good job, James. Now, what Ronaldo should have done there is to pass the ball. Gabriel was making a run. He had absolutely acres of space. This was the ball to play right there in that circle, and Gabriel gets it. This guy has to decide what to do. So does 46. But instead, Ronaldo doesn't do the pass. Give and go. Good job. Now it's better, alright? You're gonna do a nice cross. Nice touch, and Nick is there to pounce on it. Good job. Good goal. Good anticipation. I don't know if that was a pass from Ronaldo. I'm gonna say I don't think it's gonna be a pass. But good job, Nick, for being there. Sometimes you get lucky for being there. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Dean. You see that? You didn't go forward. You got the ball, chested it, put it down, and guess what happens? A nice cross, and almost. Good job. See, you can do this. All right, this is another one of those that. All right, if you're gonna chest that ball and then freeze, then you allow this guy to just get your chest back, Dennis, and penetrate the two center backs. And Anish, you make a great. That's what I'm talking about. You go in there, you get down low, and you give him no room to go. But Dennis, if you chest that ball, don't freeze. All right, Dennis, you got oodles of time. You pass it to Anish. All right, I'm not mad at that. All right, I would like Anish to sometimes trap the ball, but hey, it is what it is. Adam, one touch. Guys, the one touch, not the trapping, but the one touch, something that we do in practice every day, and the reason why is because when we are surrounded by defense, one touch gets you out of there. That one touch should have been either to Josiah or to Gabriel in space. Okay? You're taking too many touches, way too many touches, and okay, you see the difference of the play? The difference would have been, it's completely night and day. You know, one touch ball, it happens so fast for the defenses, they don't have time to set. That was a great overlap, Kiki. Look at you calling that ball. The run determines the pass. There you go. Yes, Dean, good move, good goal. All right, and Kiki, I will give you the assist. Nice move, nice turn, Dean. All right, Dean, again, you just love just to touch it forward, thinking that it's gonna be a wide open highway, but that's the easiest thing to defend, right? Instead, if you're playing forward, I want you to trap it, shield it with the back facing the goal, and then feed it to somebody else who's gonna put it in the corner, and then you can go in. Good move, good move. Excellent pass. I love everything about it. That was just too bad. All right. So Anish, you pass the ball. Look, they stop it. All right. The ball is bouncing. I want you to trap that ball, and I wait for James right here, who's gonna come over here. I wait for Dennis, is going that way anyway, and instead you just, you put it in a danger zone. All right. Please trap that ball. Good move, Gabriel. Good, Kiki. Hey, I'm not mad at that, Kiki. That was good. Woo! Boom. Good job, Caden. Good corner, Adam. Excellent, excellent corner. Alright, so for this play, Ronaldo's gonna put it in the corner, and watch Barbutt. Watch what he does. I really like what he does. He sees Caden and puts it right there. Now watch. It's very simple, one touch passing. But the ball is making him face what? Ball is making him face that way. That's where the pass is gonna be, and Caden is ready. I mean, he barely hit it, but that was the right play to do. good. That was good football. Now, this is not good football, Barber. One touch should be right here. All right, keep possession. Carter could have given it back to you, put it back to Adam, etc. But you keep possession. Good for you. Caden. Almost. All right, Barber. Good, 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 good. Yes, Carter. Keep it to the outside. Excellent ball, excellent ball. No. All right, boys. So I'll see you guys on Sunday. We got a very tough game. Peace.